What if your 9 to 5 job is actually a trap keeping you from getting rich? Think about it. You went to school, got a job, showed up on time, put in the effort, maybe even pulling in a decent salary, yet you are nowhere near wealthy. What if that steady paycheck that you covered so much is secretly designed to keep you just comfortable enough not to quit, but never comfortable enough to truly escape? Yep, that salary you rely on every month might actually be the reason you are not rich yet. You think I'm exaggerating? Well, according to Pew Research, after 40 years of working harder than ever, your paycheck still buys you about the same stuff it did about a decade ago. Meanwhile, the cost of living a decent life have doubled since 2021, leaving most people silently stuck in what I call the salary trap. And it's something most people don't like to talk about. Well, let's talk about it. Everyday people feel the pinch at grocery stores as prices outpace paycheck. It used to be a given that every year you get a small raise and gradually your standard of living would improve. But for many workers, that story hasn't exactly played out. Wages have largely stagnated when you adjust for inflation. In fact, the average paycheck today has about the same purchasing power as about 40 years ago. Imagine working for 4 decades, watching technology explode, productivity skyrocket, and yet your paycheck has barely budged. Makes you wonder, where's all that extra money actually going? Spoiler alert, it's going mostly straight up to the top earners. The raises, the bonuses that do happen are not trickling down. They are pouring upwards, and you are working harder, left working harder than ever, but still stuck financially. And here's the real punch in the gut. While your salary has pretty much stayed the same on a standstill, everything else you pay for is getting way more expensive. Let's talk about housing first. Back in the 70s or 80s, you could buy a decent house for around 2 to 3 times your annual income. Fast forward to today, Harvard researchers say that the average home costs about 5 to 6 times what the average person earns in a year. That's literally double the effort just to put roof over your head. And it's not just housing. Your grocery bills are feeling the pinch as well. As recently as 2022, food prices were up 11.4% in a single year. That's the fastest jump since the late 1970s. No annual raise can match that kind of surge. Think about that. 1 year you're doing okay, and the next you are paying way more for eggs, milk, bread. No wonder you feel squeezed at the checkout line. And here's another eye-opener. Bankrate found that since 2021, prices has gone up around 20%, but average wages have only climbed about 17%. So even if you get a raise, chances are it didn't keep up with the cost of everything else. In other words, even with that raise, you are effectively taking a pay cut without realizing it. And that's exactly why it feels like you are running as fast as you can just to stay in the same spot financially. But wages and inflation aren't the whole story. There's another uncomfortable truth that people hate to admit about the paycheck. Job security is a myth. Many of us were taught that a salaried job equals stability. Get a secure job, work for 40 years, and retire comfortably. That sounds nice, but the reality is very different. No matter how good your salary is, that paycheck can disappear overnight. And we've seen it happen many times. Even well-paid professionals have found themselves without a pink slip out of nowhere. In the past couple of years, massive layoffs have swept through the industries that were once considered secured. To give a striking example, in 2023, over 260,000 tech jobs were lost due to mass layoffs. These were programmers, engineers, managers making 6 figures and above in what looked like stable companies. Suddenly, they were left with nothing. The year before, 165,000 tech jobs were cut. So much for job security. And it wasn't just tech. Across industries, companies regularly downsize, restructure, or even get bought out, leaving employees suddenly jobless. A recent example is McKinsey that just laid off 10% of its employees. That's the largest layoff in years. Why? Maybe because of AI. These employees are top in their field. These are MBA graduates from some of the most prestigious universities in the world. We're talking Harvard, Stanford, MIT. Gone just like that. Relying on a single employer for all your income is a bit like having all your eggs in one basket. When that basket drops, well, you get the picture. The days of spending 30 years at one company and retiring with a pension and a gold watch are largely gone. Today, the average worker stays at a job for only about 4 years. That's right. Bouncing between jobs is the new normal, whether by choice or by circumstances. Why? Companies are quicker to hire and fire, and employees are quicker to jump ship for better opportunities. This all means that the old promise of loyalty equals security is pretty broken. So, why does this matter for your wealth? Simple. If your entire plan for getting rich relies on a steady paycheck from a single employer, you're taking a huge risk. True financial security comes from having multiple streams of income, assets that makes you money even while you sleep, and options beyond just your salary. But hang on, there's another important issue holding your paycheck hostage, and is the hidden limits of salary itself. Here's a light bulb moment. By definition, your salary is an exchange of your time for money. And there is so many hours in a day. This is a fundamental limit. Even if you are pulling in lucrative hourly rate or a high annual salary, you're still trading a fixed resource, your time, for money. You can't create more hours in the day, and you can only work so much before burnout. And believe me, I tried. I worked 3 jobs for a while, made a whole bunch of money, and got burnt out, and I had to take 6 months off just to refresh myself. A 9-to-5 job inherently caps your earning potential because there's a ceiling to how many promotions and raises you can get, and a hard ceiling to how many hours you can work. Now, compare this to the wealthy. Entrepreneurs, investors, even top executives. What do they all have in common? They usually have ownership in something or multiple streams of income. They're not relying on a single paycheck. Sure, the ultra wealthy might get a salary too, but a huge chunk of their wealth grows from capital gains, business equity, real estate, and dividends. Money that multiplies themselves without the individuals clocking in every day. That's a key difference. If you are only earning from a job, your income is essentially linear, and wealth building often requires exponential growth. Investment can grow exponentially, salaries don't. And guess what? There's also the matter of taxes. Salary income is typically taxed at the highest rate, and you can't really avoid it because your employer reports every penny. Investment income, on the other hand, well, they often enjoy lower tax rates like capital gains tax, and they can be shielded in various ways, legally of course. So, if salary alone isn't enough to get you rich, what's the answer? Well, as you might have guessed, the trick is shifting your mindset from employee to employer or investors. So, let's get this straight. I'm not asking you to quit your job tomorrow and start flipping NFTs. As a matter of fact, I also have a 9-to-5. After quitting for 2 years, I decided to go back to a 9-to-5 job because it provides a stable income that covers my bills, and I don't have to dip my hands into my investment. My 9-to-5 also gives me access to exclusive events, networks, and trainings. Here's the takeaway. Your salary might not make you rich on its own, but it can be the engine that funds your real wealth if you use it right. It's about turning active income, that is money you work for, into passive income, that is money that works for you. Working 3 jobs helped me pay off my debt, 100k debt, faster in a couple of months. It helped me max out my ISA and pension for the year. It helped me make my first 100k, but it had its limit, especially when I got burnt out. But the jobs were the engine that subsequently made me my first million. So start small. Take a portion of your paycheck and put it to work. Get a second job if you can, and then invest in index funds, stocks, real estate, Bitcoin, or a side hustle. You don't need to be a millionaire to start building wealth. You just need to start. Start building assets quietly in the background while your 9 to 5 covers your bill. You don't need to gamble. You don't need to be a genius. You don't need to do any risky stuff. You just need to stop waiting for a salary to save you and start building something that will actually save you. If you found this video insightful, well, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Also, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on my next video, because every Wednesdays and Sundays I break down money, financial market, and how to protect your wealth. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.